party card. President terrorists behind Niger State attacks. EFCC says Yahaya Bello innocent until court decides. On the foreign scene, South Korean president meets China's Xi to mend ties. In sport, Manchester United sacks manager Ruben Amorim. I'm Ifechukwu Muonyili with the news. We begin the news this hour with reports on the resumption of commercial activities in schools as the excitement of the new year gradually fades. Most banks, public offices and schools are expected to resume today after the Christmas and New Year festivities. For public and private schools, the Rivers State Ministry of Education has directed them to resume for second-term activities today, Monday. In a statement signed by the Permanent Secretary, Azibao Lanari Uzomanwogu, the ministry urged parents, guardians and stakeholders to disregard rumors and fake information circulating on social media. The statement says all public and private schools must strictly adhere to the approved 2025/2026 academic calendar, warning that sanctions await defaulters. And now let's talk about politics in River State. As the new year begins, politicians are beginning to pitch their tents strategically ahead of the 2027 general elections. The Deputy Governor, Professor Ngozi Odu, has formally defected to the APC. Professor Odu on Sunday formally obtained her APC membership card at Akabuka Town, Ward 8, Unit 11, in Oba Ebamandoni local government area. Speaking during her tour of the 6 zones in the area, the Deputy Governor urged the Onelga people to demonstrate their support for President Bola Tinubu and Governor Siminalayi Fubara by registering massively with the APC.
Our leader declared for APC a few weeks ago, and we're following suit. So we have had zonal meetings. In Onelga, we have 6 zones, and the 6 zones are all fully activated. So I came as a way of sensitizing them more. You can see wherever we went, there were a large crowd there to receive us. And they say, wherever I go, they will go. Wherever Sim goes, they will go. And that Tinubu is their person. So you can see, what else can I say? So you can see the excitement, you can see the joy, you can see the happiness.
Well, the Deputy Governor also said that the e-registration into the APC is ongoing following the defection of Governor Siminalayi Fubara into the party about a month ago. A major highlight of the tour was the defection of some Labour Party members in Ndoni to the APC. The Deputy Governor spoke on this.
I put lastly the Ndoni because that's where we also got people in LP. The whole zones in Ndoni, the people in LP defected, and they were happy to be part of us, part of the team. So honestly, most of them within 24 hours are already meeting the targets. Therefore, before they get to Thursday, they would have exceeded the targets given to them.
Her move comes almost a month after Governor Siminalayi Fubara also pitched his tent with the APC, a move he made a day after he met with President Tinubu. Well, similarly, the secretary to the River State government, Benibo Anabraba, has resigned from the PDP. He announced his decision in a letter dated January 5th, 2026, addressed to the PDP chairman of Ward 1 in Akukotoro local government area of River State. Anabraba says his decision was based on personal reasons and thanked the party for the support and opportunities he received during his time as a member. He did not say which political party he plans to join next. And now, away from that, Governor Siminalayi Fubara says the sacrifices and courage of the Ogoni people remain a defining chapter in Nigeria's socio-political and democratic history. Governor Fubara said this while felicitating the Ogoni people on the celebration of Ogoni Day, describing it as a powerful symbol of resilience, identity, and a historic struggle of the Ogoni nation. In a statement signed by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Information and Communication, Dr. Ono Sirawo, the governor paid tribute to the movement for the survival of the Ogoni people, for its role in drawing global attention to environmental justice, equity, and human rights issues in Ogoni land and the Niger Delta. He called on Ogoni leaders and stakeholders to shun disunity and internal divisions within Mosop and the wider Ogoni community, as well as unity of purpose remains critical. As unity of purpose remains critical to advancing the collective interests of the people. According to him, The call for unity is important at a time when the federal government has demonstrated commitment through ongoing dialogue aimed at addressing long-standing injustices and challenges. And now to national security. President Bola Tinubu has ordered top security chiefs to track down those responsible for the Kasuwan Daji attack in Niger State. President Tinubu ordered the security agencies to ensure that the terrorists were swiftly brought to justice. He also directed security agencies to rescue all the abducted victims urgently. On Saturday, armed men violently stormed the village, killing at least 30 people and looting shops. The attackers emerged from a forest near the village of Kasuwan Daji on Saturday and set fire to the local market, looted shops and kidnapped an unspecified number of people, including children. Meanwhile, Amnesty International has condemned the killing. The rights group says the attacks show that Nigerian authorities failed to protect lives. It made the statement in a post on its official X page on Sunday. We're going on a quick break now. When we return, the federal government withdraws criminal charge against Senator Natasha. Do stay with us.
On 92.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back. Now, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission says former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello is innocent until a court proves otherwise. The commission explained that Bello's trial is still ongoing and that only the court, not the EFCC, has the power to decide whether he is guilty or not. Speaking on Monday on Arise Television's morning show, the EFCC Director of Public Affairs, Wilson Owajeren, says criminal cases take time because evidence and witnesses must be presented before the court. He says the EFCC is currently presenting its witnesses and evidence and that the final decision will be made by the court. Meanwhile, the federal government has withdrawn the criminal charge against Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, senator representing Kogi Central. On Thursday, Senate President Godswill Akpabio said he had directed his lawyers to withdraw all court cases he instituted against individuals over alleged defamation. In December 2025, Akpabio filed a 200 billion naira defamation suit at the FCT High Court in Abuja against Akpoti-Uduaghan over sexual harassment allegations made against him. Well, in other news, Kaduna-based Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmed Gumi has denied reports that the United States tried to kill him during recent airstrikes on terrorists in Sokoto State. He explains that the video being shared online is an old one and was about a threat from the Boko Haram group, which he said tried to kill him in 2012. In a post on his official Facebook page on Sunday, Gumi said his life is not in danger and that there is no current threat to him, contrary to the reports making the rounds. He adds that God saved him from those who claimed to be members of Boko Haram.
And now, we bring you news from around the world.
South Korea's President Lee Jae-myung is meeting Chinese leader Xi Jinping as he seeks to reset trade ties with his country's biggest trading partner. Regional security and Beijing's unofficial ban on Korean pop culture are also on the agenda for Monday's meeting, which is their second summit since November when Xi visited South Korea. Given what a vital economic partner China is, experts say Lee is looking for assurances that it would not weaponize that relationship in the face of political tensions in the region. For weeks, China and Japan have been engaged in a diplomatic row over the former's claim on self-governed Taiwan, which puts Seoul, a key regional power, in an awkward spot. And now in sports, Manchester United have sacked manager Ruben Amorim, with Darren Fletcher set to take charge for Wednesday's Premier League game against Burnley. Amorim hinted that his relationship with club officials was strained on Friday, suggesting he would not be fully backed in the transfer market. And following the 1-1 draw with Leeds on Sunday, the Portuguese aimed another dig at senior United figures, stating he wanted to work as a manager, not the coach, and was ready to leave when his contract expired in 18 months' time.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
On the news this afternoon, you heard Rivers State Deputy Governor Professor Ngozi Odo has joined the APC. We told you that President Bola Tinubu has ordered security agencies to hunt down terrorists behind the Niger State attack. You heard that the EFCC says former Governor Yahaya Bello is innocent until the court decides. And on the foreign scene, South Korean president is meeting his Chinese counterpart to mend ties. Finally, in sports, you heard that Manchester United has sacked manager Ruben Amorim. Well, the news was edited by Ifunanya Obime Ndukwe. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I am Ifechukwu Muonyili. Many thanks for listening.